A child can own a property, but a child cannot validly contract to buy a property himself or herself. Many parents think, let me just put this property in my child's name, in this child's name, that is safer. But legally speaking, that can create defective title. It can cause future disputes, difficulty in reselling, and exposure to repudiation by the child. Being a person is not the same as having a legal capacity, contractual legal capacity. Can a minor, a child, own a property in Nigeria? The answer is capital yes. Under the Land Use Act, land is held in trust for persons, and generally speaking, a child qualifies as a person. If you are buying property that was previously acquired in the name of a minor, you must confirm that the child is now a majority or is now an adult. You want to secure your children's future, so you buy land in their names. That sounds smart, of course. But what if I told you that that singular decision could cause you to lose that property, and by the end of the day, the child won't be able to take benefit of the said investment in property, and the entire transaction collapses? Let me break it down. First and foremost, can a minor, a child, own a property in Nigeria? The answer is capital yes. Under the Land Use Act, land is held in trust for persons, and generally speaking, a child qualifies as a person. Check Section 1 of the Land Use Act. But here is the salient distinction. Being a person is not the same as having a legal capacity, contractual legal capacity. It's not whether a person is a human being or not. There is an age you must get to before you could acquire legal capacity age-wise. That is 18. In other words, you are said to have attained majority when you are 18. Property transactions are contracts, and under the Infant Relief Act, a minor, that's someone under 18 years, does not have full contractual capacity. Contracts entered into by minors are generally voidable or unenforceable against that minor. The only exception is contracts for necessities or necessaries. Things required for the child's upkeep, education, and training. These are necessaries, and they are enforceable and binding. Therefore, land transactions are not necessaries. In Labinjoh against Abake, the court made it clear that contracts entered into by minors cannot be enforced against them. This means if a child is named as a buyer in a land transaction, that child can later repudiate that contract, either during minority or shortly after attaining majority. Many parents think, let me just put this property in my child's name, in this child's name, that is safer. But legally speaking, that can create defective title. It can cause future disputes, difficulty in reselling, and exposure to repudiation by the child. For instance, you buy land in Abuja for your 10-year-old child in his name or her name. 2 years later, you have reason to sell. Here is the problem. That child lacks capacity. Any such sale by the minority is legally weak and exposes the buyer to possibility of losing the property and his money. Even after attaining 18 years, the child can challenge or repudiate that sale. So buyers beware. This is a very serious investment trap. If you are buying property that was previously acquired in the name of a minor, you must confirm that the child is now a majority or is now an adult. Obtain the child, okay, now adult, his or her consent and participation. Then conduct proper searches at encumberedproperties.com. Otherwise, the transaction may be, and in most cases, successfully challenged later by that child at his or her majority. Now, what are the correct ways of buying property for a child or in a child's name? If you truly want to protect your child's future, structure it through any of the following ways or options, and the child will be safe, the transaction will be safe. Through trustees. Trustees acquire the property as Mr. and Mrs. So, that is Mr. So and Mrs. So. Now, putting the name of the child, this ensures valid legal title. It ensures enforceability and protection of the child's beneficial interest. Mr. So and Mrs. So, you put their full name. Then there could be guardian arrangements. Parents or guardians, they execute the document holding the property on behalf of the child. The third option or structure you can use in holding property for your child is you use a registered company with a company registered with Corporate Affairs Commission. The company owns the property while the child's interest is structured in the form of shares or trust arrangements. With proper structuring, the title remains valid, the transaction will be enforceable, the child's interest is protected, then you also avoid future legal surprises. In recap, a child can own a property, but a child cannot validly contract to buy a property himself or herself. So if you truly want to protect your child's interest and future, don't just buy property. Structure it properly through any of the 3 ways I have enumerated and explained above. Now, before you put any property in your child's name, I would encourage you to let encumberedproperties.com help you structure the ownership correctly, verify the title, towards helping you avoid any hidden legal traps. Because in law, good intentions are not enough. Only proper structure protects you and your child. You can get smarter in real estate deals by ordering for this book, 7 Steps to Acquiring a Clean Property Title. It's a practical checklist. The link to order for your own copy is in the description. You also have opportunity of booking a one-on-one session with me where I answer all your real estate questions and hold you by the hand towards making sure that the pitfalls that cause others to lose money, you avoid them. And before I sign out, I would encourage you to share this video so that others will see and learn. And for you not to miss our real estate updates and tips, I want you to click the subscribe button now. Until I come your way again, I remain Madueke Emwere. I'm a real estate lawyer, a chief superintendent of police, and by God's grace, the founder, Encumberedproperties.com. Encumberedproperties.com remains the only real estate frauds prevention platform. We love you and we care about the safety of your real estate investment, either for yourself or for your children. Thank you.